sharing tributes from Peter's 5 oldest living siblings. These are tributes to Peter are in their own words. Mary, the oldest of the siblings, says, Peter gave me a special blessing in our conversation in the last few weeks when he said, you led me to the Lord when I was a child. Glory be to God. Jane said, Peter was an example in facing difficult, hard to understand experiences by putting them into a file called a mystery file, being content to leave these in the Lord's hands. He was a great encouragement to me in my ministry, and I will remember him for the many discussions about church and conference issues. Peter was a deep thinker, making great contribution to group discussions with the wisdom and insight. Peter was also an entrepreneur, and I was able to be part of some of his projects, like when we, in our 20s, jointly bought an investment in house in Winnipeg. John says, Peter and I were next to each other in the middle of the 12 Nikkel siblings. We slept in the same bed. We worked together milking cows, pitching hay, doing chores. We played together on the same hockey line and golfed many rounds together. We had several cars together. We mourned together, each losing a son at 25. We ministered together, using each other's sermon outlines, and in retirement did some holidays together. I will miss my big brother a lot. Grace said, I can describe my relationship with Peter with 2 verses from Proverbs 25, verse 11. A word aptly spoken is like apples of gold in settings as silver. And Proverbs 16:24. Pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Although we did not often interact due to geographic distance, when we talked, it was heart to heart. Peter's sermons were practical, to the point, and he applied to his own life what he preached. And my tribute, Ruth. Peter's culinary skills were very evident when he treated us to his signature dish of clups, large meatballs. With the addition of Diane's signature dish of potato salad, it became a feast second to none. If we wanted to treat Peter, we would serve him gruben, crackles, for a special breakfast, which unfortunately we bought and did not make. Peter was an awesome brother.
My name is Sam, and here are the tributes from Peter's 5 youngest siblings. Esther says, what I appreciated about Peter as a brother was his sense of humor and his ability to see irony in any situation, and again, to see the humor in that irony. I appreciated this because when one is part of a large family, moments of humor and seeing the irony in situations are very welcome and are needed to lighten up the atmosphere and bring some laughter into the situation. Sister Ann says, he liked early mornings. I didn't. He liked peanut butter and melt on his toast. I didn't. He loved hot sunny days. I didn't. He loved wordsmithing and writing, and I did too. He loved talking about farm memories, and I did too. He loved hymns and the gaithers, and I did too. He loved the German language, and I did too. He liked friendly banter, and I did too. And in all these things, his memory will forever be a blessing to me. Dora says, Brother Peter, with a warm smile, the voice of optimism, who had a way of finding opportunities which he happily shared with others, so they too could cash in on his find. Peter, with heartfelt, upbeat words, was truly a cheerleader for my lay worship work. I'm grateful he was my brother. Surely he and his voice will be missed. And then David says, I'm not sure where this phrase originated, but I heard it from Peter, and he applied this to many situations. Stay relaxed and faintly amused. This became quite a slogan in our family. Relaxed and faintly amused. Peter was direct in his communication. He was not easily offended, but his direct way of communicating could possibly offend others, but this was certainly not his intention. He had an amazingly positive attitude, even during his health battles. And David adds that he was also a visionary. My own tribute, Sam, in my life's challenging times, there was a sense of safety and stability in my heart, knowing that Brother Peter was there. Countless times, he gave me the gift of wise, life-giving words, just the right thing I needed at that time. Brother Peter's calming presence and timely words will be keenly missed.